think that's okay. I think it's okay to sometimes feel this way. And if you guys do too, we're normal. We're not alone. Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome back to Our Family Nest. So it is Monday morning. I'm so excited about this week because our home gym is almost complete. So yesterday, Ken completely finished the drop ceiling in the home gym part of the basement. He still has his office to do. But today, Chase is on his way over here in a little bit. We're gonna get the floor cleaned up and then we're gonna piece by piece take apart the workout equipment that was in the like little temporary area and move it over into the home gym. It's probably gonna be a lot of work because that equipment is big, it's heavy. We're gonna have to like disassemble it and then put it back together. I'm not really looking forward to it, but to think of where we're gonna be once it's all complete makes me really excited. Before I go down to the gym and we jump into all of that, I wanted to share with you guys that I made this delicious banana bread oatmeal in the crock pot yesterday. You actually can make it like at nighttime and have it cook on low for 8 hours, like while you're sleeping. But I just figured I'm gonna make it real quick, then I'm gonna go work out. Then when I'm done working out, I'm gonna have some delicious oatmeal to enjoy. And it was so good. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then I will actually have the recipe down in the description below if you guys want to try it out. Alright, so this is how things are looking down here right now. We have everything cleared off the floor. We put all of our weights and stuff on the mat just so we can have a fresh, clean slate over here. So when we bring the equipment, we can decide where everything is gonna go. But here's the ceiling, all finished. Ken said it was not fun, which I can imagine. But we still have like a sliding barn door that's gonna go here and another one there. But he still has his office to do the drop ceiling. See, he's already working on it. Over here is where we have the equipment that we need to get over into the gym. And that's gonna have to come apart in pieces. And this thing right here is just so heavy, it can't be moved all in one piece. We have to take it apart. Alright guys, here's the big reveal. Dun, 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 dun. So this is what it looks like. Ironically, we thought this was the part that was gonna take the longest to take apart and move over here. We probably got this done in about an hour. And this took probably 3 hours because we had to take it all apart. We had to take all the weights off, unhook this side from that side. It was just a lot of work. So we still have some room here. So we're getting I guess a squat, stand up kind of rack. Only comes out off the wall 38 inches. So that'll fit there nicely. And then we have we have a 7-foot long barbell and a straight 4-foot one coming. I don't know if it'll be here this week or next week. And then here's our weights. This is where I do most of what I do. With doing the Whitney Simmons workouts, so far it's been a lot of on the mat with free weights, but a lot on the pulley machine too. I think when it's been upper body day, we do a lot of stuff over here with the pulley system, so it's kind of nice. We've actually had this for, gosh, how long have we had this? Maybe 10 years?
What?
This pulley system.
Oh, at least.
Yeah, we've had that for a long time. We'll probably do a whole gym tour. My battery on my camera is gonna die, but this is new. Obviously, this is a Concept 2 rower. Our elliptical is older, I should say, but it still gets the job done. That's a Precor. Our treadmill is Nordic Track and our bike is Yeasel from Amazon. Someone had actually messaged me the other day and asked if I could kind of like recommend a treadmill. We actually had a lot of problems with our treadmill with something to do with the motor when we first got it. So I don't want to say I don't recommend Nordic Track because I like the treadmill, but I didn't like that we had issues with it within the first year of getting it. It is now 4:30 and I have to work out now. So it's kind of been a long day, but it's Monday and I don't want to skip out on my workout today. So here we go. So I don't know if I told you guys that I joined Book of the Month Club and I'm so excited. My first box came in the mail today. And for my first book, I got Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. I had read her book, The Wife Upstairs, and it was pretty good. So I thought for my January pick, I would check out Reckless Girls. I have a link down in the description where I can refer friends and you can join Book of the Month Club for only $5 for your first month. It's just a super fun way to get a new book every month. So we're off to the vet appointment for Bean and Toby. They had their checkups today. I had posted on my Instagram story asking you guys for some advice on the lepto shot because last year when Toby got it, he had a reaction. And then a lot of people were saying, what kind of reaction? I don't really think it was an allergic reaction because Pippa had that before where her face was swollen and it, like, I don't know, yeah, she kind of looked like she couldn't breathe, sort of, like just really uncomfortable. Where Toby, he was like, wouldn't move, wouldn't even lift his head, wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink. Just not a good reaction. They don't shake like this in my car. We should take him. No, they don't.
Well, they need variety.
What are you barking at? Or growling at? People at the
Bean's
post office. Yeah, Bean. Carly was saying that last night. How Bean is afraid of nothing and Toby's afraid of everything.
Oh, isn't that how Dax and Tucker?
Yeah, they're like so opposite.
Tucker's not afraid of anything either. Well, he is a few things.
I got quite a few suggestions of you guys mentioning that we could do a titer test, which draws their blood and checks to see how much of their vaccines are still in their system. So they may not need the parvo. What is that one shot called?
Lepto, parvo.
Just all of the shots that they get. Other than they do need to get their rabies shot today. Anyways, and this time they can get the 3-year rabies, I believe, instead of the 1 year. Unless maybe that's even different because they're just both so tiny. So I'm gonna ask a lot of questions, get some information, and we'll see what happens. So we are home from the vet. I'll fill you guys in on that in a little bit. Right now, I'm getting ready to make a kind of like a grilled cheese fried egg sandwich for Carly and I. And I'm using this cheese. I don't know how you pronounce this. Gruyere? Maybe that's how you say it. But this cheese is so good. I've never had it on like a sandwich like this before. Last time I used it is when I made homemade mac and cheese for, I think it was Thanksgiving. When I wrote down some things that I wanted to make this week, it was supposed to be a fried egg turkey bacon sandwich. They didn't have the turkey bacon when I did my grocery list. So I'm making Carly one too. She was actually up really late last night getting done her like English essay to finish the semester. She literally hasn't done school since like November, but this is like finals week, so. And then she starts her next semester and she'll be able to work ahead again and probably be done with her work by like April maybe. Who knows, maybe sooner knowing her. Yummy. Alright guys, that was so good and so filling. My stomach is so full I could barely finish the one sandwich. So Carly, unfortunately, is in the middle of taking a test right now, so I put hers in the microwave. Hopefully it keeps some of the steam in there. Do you ever make like, I'll make like rice or something and it's done before rest of the food, and I'm like lazy and I don't want to dirty a lid just to keep it warm, so I'll just put it in the microwave. Like mashed potatoes, rice, any of that kind of stuff, just put it in the microwave and it'll like stay warm. So the vet appointment went really well. Toby didn't scream during his shots like he did last time. So they both got their rabies shot, and they did end up getting the parvo, distemper, hep. It says dist, hep, para, parvo. They did not get the lepto, but here's the situation. They're not actually due for the lepto until the end of March, so we have to go back. So when I asked everybody on Instagram, like I mentioned earlier, everybody was saying do this titer, test their antibodies, see what they already have in their system. Maybe they don't need their shots. Well, you could do an antibody test for rabies, because maybe your dog doesn't need rabies, but then you're fighting against the county where you have to turn in proof that your dog has had rabies either every year or every 3 years. So that's kind of pointless to run that one, because we've always given our dogs rabies shots. Then you can titer test for the like parvo and the distemper, but our dogs have never had bad reactions to those vaccines. So by the time you pay for like the titer test, and then maybe the like levels come back low, and then you have to pay for the vaccine, you've like paid double. And it wasn't that I was trying to save money, and I'm not afraid of spending more. I just didn't want them to get the lepto shot if they didn't need it and Toby have a bad reaction to it again, or maybe Bean have a bad reaction. And so there is not a titer for the lepto. It wasn't a possibility for me to do that today. They didn't get the lepto today, so they've been acting fine. They got the rabies, and then the other one, like I said, they've been acting like fine. They were just begging for part of my sandwich, so I think they're feeling fine. Probably just a little bit tired. Honestly, a lot of this just comes from the fact that, yes, Toby had a reaction before, and he's just so little. He was 4.6 pounds. Like, he's just so tiny. I know it's hard to tell in photos and videos and stuff. And then Bean is 5.8, so he's 1 pound, 2 ounces bigger. And he looks to me way bigger than just 1 pound. Chase was trying to say, oh, Bean's at least like 8-9 pounds. And I'm like, what? No, he is not. He's literally not even 6 pounds. So I thought I would share with you guys just this little update, because I feel like so many times on YouTube, people are so quick to only share like the accomplishments and positive things in their life, and not necessarily like when they've had a bad day or just, I don't know, hit a little bump in the road. That's what I feel about today. So I started doing the Alive app by Whitney Simmons, the Alive Strong program, which was to work out 5 days in a 7-day period. I finished that yesterday. You know, I started Tuesday morning, so today was Tuesday morning, so it was officially like 1 week kind of like weigh-in, if you will. Now, trust me, I know weight is not the most important thing. Weight can go up every minute of the day. You could weigh yourself in the morning and weigh yourself 5 hours later and weigh a lot more, weigh a lot less, etc. But to me, that like morning weight, you get up, you go to the bathroom, you're getting ready to get dressed, strip down to nothing, weigh yourself. That is the weight that I keep track of in MyFitnessPal. And I had been doing so good every day. Lose a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. I was so excited to just see what my total would be for the week. And I was pretty sure for today, like for the 1 week, I was gonna hit 6 pounds and go to weigh myself. And mind you, Ken ate the exact same thing I did yesterday. And we get up and he loses a pound since yesterday, and I gain a whole entire pound. I was just so like, I don't know, so bummed. And I'm so sore because with working out, I have just really, really, really pushed myself so hard this week. I think I probably went at it about 30% too hard. I think I'm not giving myself enough time to kind of like, I don't know, ease back into it, so to speak, because I felt like the harder I worked, I felt my strength coming back, like being able to run on the treadmill for 1 whole minute without stopping. Like, it took me a long time to get to that point. last year I'm talking about. So the fact that I can like do that again already is like, okay, I'm really making progress. But taking like all of fall off basically, and I'd work out here and there, but it wasn't ever workouts where it was like, oh God, I'm so sore. It was like a workout here, a workout there. And it was very just like, I didn't push myself. So I just really felt like I was back in it so strong. And whenever you first kickstart like a new, you know, whatever it is you're doing, I don't want to call it a diet because I'm not doing a diet. I'm just eating healthier, not eating fast food, not drinking soda, all that normal stuff. But I feel like when you first kickstart that, like you're always going to have a really good first week because you water weight and just, you know, first week is always kind of the easiest. I don't know why it just felt so discouraging to me to wake up this morning and see that I gained a pound since yesterday instead of like, I don't care if I would have lost just an ounce, but it's like, why did I gain? Like there's so many explanations and I could wake up tomorrow and this could be completely like irrelevant, but it just really just kind of stabbed me in the heart today. How sore I feel, like my whole body aches, even down to my feet. So then I'm like, well, am I sick? Is something else going on? Am I sick or is this just sore muscles? Like what is going on? So I feel like I'm just gonna sort of take it easy rest of this day. I just fed the dogs. It's 2:30. I'm gonna go take a bath. I'm gonna read for a little bit and kind of just have a little like self-care day. And I just wanted to share like where I was at with everything. I know 5 pounds in 1 week is a lot to celebrate. Like I'm happy about it, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel kind of schlumpy today. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay to sometimes feel this way. And if you guys do too, we're normal. We're not alone. And it's okay. Well, guys, it's a few hours later. I also took a super hot bath, almost unbearable. Stayed in it for about 20 minutes, got out, laid in bed, cried a little bit because the pain was just literally felt unbearable. I started Googling, looking up, thinking I really maybe injured myself by pushing it too far. I think it was the day I had to do, I say have to. The day the workout was 20 lunges back and forth, rest a minute or a minute and a half, 20 lunges again, and 20 more lunges again. And then the ones, I forget what they're called, where you use like a weight bench and you put one foot up on it and you're doing like the dip, all with weights. Ken, that's when Ken looked at me, he's like, what are you doing? We've never worked out this hard before. Not that like 60 lunges in one day. But when I was doing it, it hurt. It like felt so good. Now I know to listen to my body a little bit more and not push myself quite so hard until I'm just into this a little bit more. I took 3 Motrin, lay down. I'm not a napper. Got up, I'm like, all right, enough. I'm just not gonna do it anymore. I'm gonna make some grilled chicken. Well, actually, I'm gonna see if Ken will grill the chicken so I can add it to my salad for tonight because I had that like egg sandwich or whatever for lunch. I just kind of want something light for dinner. And I also wanted to add, the whole reason I'm even filming this clip is just for the heck of it before I put clothes back on. I weighed myself and I'm down 6 ounces from where I was this morning. So it just proves, and that was even after I ate lunch, guys. It just proves that the scale is not an indicator of success. Like, yes, I overdid it and I'm paying for it. And hopefully, like I said, I'm not majorly injured and I'm going to be okay tomorrow. But the scale is not the most important thing. I just wanted to share that. There's going to be ups and downs, and I don't know why I put so much value on that first week, what my loss was. Because it'll just keep going down. Ken shared this TikTok with me that this guy said, if you eat healthier and you go to the gym, which go to the gym, work out at home, whatever, unless you're like pigging out and just cheating left and right, you're going to see results. It will happen. Your body's going to change. And the change may not be on the scale. Like when we were working with the trainer last year, there were months that went by that I stayed within the same 5 pound weight range, lost gain, lost gain, lost gain. But my body was changing so much. I went from wearing a size, some 16s, but a lot of 18s jeans to a 14. So with 45 pound, right in that range, weight loss. So now I still have about 8 more pounds to go to get back to that 45-pound weight loss, but that's okay. Like, I took 4 months off. That's a lot. So put my mental health first over the weight loss stuff, and I'm in a better place, and I really want to work hard to make it happen, but I also need to slow down just a tiny bit. So thank you guys for your support. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my like day-to-day stuff, like pertaining to working out and stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.